Hey, welcome to video number 2 of the haul that I got. I don't know if I do this on the same Saturday, it'll be the same thing. I need to remember the date, but my summer haul. Let me put it that way. My summer haul from the comic shop at Myrtle Beach, Player's Choice. Green Lantern. I love Volume 3. It's a really fun read. The ones I've read so far. I haven't read any of the highest numbers. I definitely started reading like 50 when you switched over to Kyle Rayner. Terrifying story at first, but it turns out really good. And I really like Kyle Rayner. I have a really fondness for him because he has the ability to make anything he wants to, and he's very creative. He doesn't just make fists and stupid stuff like that I grew up with. He makes like mechanical armor, which I'm like, that's so cool. He's an artist, so yeah, his imagination's really good. Number 13. Now this is I definitely want the earlier ones from Volume 3. I love that's in Volume 1, but that ain't gonna happen. Mosaic. They had a lot of this particular issue there. So if you need this issue, they've got a dozen of them, I guess, because I don't know why. There's always one issue that they have a lot of for some reason. Number 5. I used to have this issue. I remember that because I was like, ugh, he's getting stabbed in the head. And the thing about Mosaic, I think there's 2 series of it too. I'm not sure. There's something they have 2 series of. This is the 1992 one. Got number 2. I vaguely remember this cover from back in the 90s. Emerald Warriors is way newer. I think this is 2011, so it's September 2011, number 12. So I don't know if this is the New 52 or right before the New 52. I think New 52 came about in November 2011, so this is right before it. I only have number 12. I'm guessing there's a 12-issue series. I don't know. And then speaking of Emerald, we have Emerald Dawn. Now this cover is rocking. Look at all those different Green Lanterns. Oh, I've always liked this guy. I can't think of his name off the top of my head, but I had the action figure. It was made by DCD, so you can guess if it's still around. And it broke. I have this one by Mattel, which is still fine. This guy by Mattel. Unfortunately, they're all the 6-inch scale. They didn't make any smaller ones. They did make some for the Green Lantern movie, but that movie was so awful, and the designs for the uniforms, I didn't like it. It was just weird. I'm not gonna be dishonest with you. Back to Green Lantern again, number 10. Okay, that's just not creepy, is it? Man, oh man, ain't this the life. He's with Dog Girls, a guy in his North, part 2 of 4. It's gonna be funny. Anytime you have Guy Gardner in there, it's funny. And this is Joe Staton's art, so yep, by Jones, Staton, and Patterson. So Staton is the artist here. Jeff, is that Jeff Jones or Jeff Johns? Wait, that's Johns. Okay, so no, I guess not. And then we have one of the newest Green Lanterns that I have. It's a variant cover, but the cover was the reason I actually bought this. I'm sure the comics will be garbage, but it does say by Morrison. I don't know if that's R. Morrison or somebody modern with the same last name. Don't know. Fantastic Four. Here's another one. It's probably going to be hot garbage, but it doesn't look like a total disaster. I don't know what year this is, but the cover's pretty cool. And it has that original kind of logo kind of thing going on. And it's an annual, so for 88 cents. Oh, by the way, if you're only watching this video, you haven't seen my other ones, these were 12 for $10, so like 88 cents, I think, if you do the math. And here we have Gamma Marauders. I don't know anything about Gamma Marauders, but it says TSR, so you got my attention there. Here's a JLA from post New 52, I think. Yeah, 2015. It was a very short run, so it won't be hard to get all those, I guess. But I'm sure it's gonna be garbage, but there was some hope after New 52 got over. I read a few of those post New 52s and they weren't that bad. It's just, you know, it's like, it's modern though, so it's got more pictures and less words, so you're kind of like, well, I read it in 5 minutes. And a movie that would cost the same would take 2 hours to watch, while this only takes 5 minutes to read. All right, so number 11 from JLA, year, you mispronounced that, year 1. And as soon as I get on here, what happens? A cat starts meowing. All right, so Justice for All. So this is number 11 out of a 12-issue series because it's the first year. JLA year 1, number 3, and these are from 1998, 1996. I have quite a few of these, so I'm I might even have a full run by now, but I don't know. And this is a series I definitely want to get all of and read all of. I didn't know it went all the way up to 2006. Number 122. So that was like one of the longest runs for a modern comic. All right, so where we have GLA number 31 from 1999. Down. Okay, I'm going to start. Hold on a minute. There, you better listen to me. That is now the 4th time this week I've told him to get off of either this table or that counter. Cats are not allowed on the counters. And they know this. I mean, Midnight was the hardest one to train because Dad feeds them up there. I'm like, what? Do not feed them on the counters. This is where food goes. Sorry, I can't stand the idea of cats being up where food is put. I don't care how clean they are. And that's one of the arguments. Well, cats are the cleanest animals. Really? Well, then put your food up their butt and see how you like that. I mean, seriously, that's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. All right, Hawkman, DC Comics presents. All right, so it's actually DC Comics presents, not Hawkman, but Hawkman is part of the title. It's just called DC Comics presents Hawkman. It's the full title. I don't know exactly what they were doing. I think they were collecting backstories from a period. This is 2004, but I remember getting the DC Comics presents Metal Man and then finding out that they were just the back 8 pages for when they were trying to do that again from when they were in the 80s and putting it all together in one. So this might be like that. I don't know. I need to find out. Secret Origins, it's not just like when you read about the Who's Who books, they're not stories. They're just, here's what happened, here's where they lived, this kind of thing. It's kind of like reading a Wikipedia. These have stories, so it's not the same. We have Green Lantern Corps. This is a more modern one, I know. It's from 2009, but it's prelude to Blackest Night, and I'm kind of curious about that. I've always been wondering about that. And don't worry, there's more to come. There's plenty more. I'm just trying to find a good... Well, let's just grab them all. I got... Not all. There's still half of this at least to go. Are you finished? No, it's not finished. It's going to keep on the flip thing. All right, so we have G.I. Joe, a modern... Okay, so it's G.I. Joe, Real American Hero, where I think G.I. Joe left off was 155 with Marvel, and then it got finally picked up. Larry Hama started writing it again, so it's supposed to be good. We shall see. I've heard controversies over it. Gate Crashers. Don't know. Looks cool. Why not? Let's try something new once in a while. I like their boots. Super Soldier. Now, the first thing I thought when I saw this is is this Amalgam? Are they extending the Amalgam universe? Because in the Amalgam universe, Superman and this guy, Captain America, merged in the Amalgam universe. And we got Super Soldier. That was the name of it. He looks like a very good crossover between the two characters, showing off his blonde hair instead of black hair, because you had to read it. It's a fantastic story, of course, because Amalgam's fantastic altogether. So I saw this, I'm going, I don't know, but my hopes for it too are probably going to be crushed. It's probably going to be garbage, but just seeing the words Super Soldier on the cover again made me excited. I got numbers 1 and 2. Is the Heroic Age? I don't know. I kind of heard of the Heroic Age. I've got comic books with it on top of it, but I don't know what it refers to. So numbers 1 and 2 of that. Unless this is Heroic Warriors. The covers, the numbering, this is a number 1, the big numbering. This one has got numbers 2 of 4 down here. This doesn't say numbers 1 of 4, so I don't know if this is a standalone and then there was a 4-issue series or vice versa. I don't know if they belong together. So I'll find out. And there's no dates on the front because it's Marvel. God forbid they should put some dates on the front. That'd be nice. And Dark Stars. Now, I swear I had Dark Stars, but I don't have any in my collection. I do now. So we have Dark Stars. I'm hopeful because it was the early 90s, and the early 90s DC is a great time. I have a feeling if it ran more than a year, it should be good, but I could be wrong. Got quite a little run here. 1, 4, 5, 10. I know Donna Troy. Sorry, it came out of nowhere. I know Donna Troy is part of this somehow. Number 13. I think that's her right there. Yeah, and Donna Troy, spelled different than Troya, is in. And then somebody told me that Hawk and Dove were good, so here's Teen Titans Spotlight. That's the name of the comic, number 7, which is featuring Hawk. The title is just Teen Titans Spotlight. There's every one of these has a different character, but it's Teen Titans Spotlight number 7, featuring Hawk. All right, we got Uncanny X-Men. It's before 2011. That's all I know. So I'm pretty much going to try to get up to that period. Here's a series that looks interesting. It's got the Justice League from the JLA era, which has got Kyle Rayner, Warrior. You've got Garner Wings Warrior, not like a Green Lantern. I still need to figure out how that happened. Plus that cover is pretty gold. It's nice. We got Wonder Man. We got Mega Bomb. I've read a few Wonder Mans when I was a kid. That was pretty good. The Wonder Man, the Bread Man. And then Excalibur. I haven't gotten past... well, I definitely didn't get into the triple digits of Excalibur when I was reading it back in the day. I don't think I even got past the 40s, but it's hard to tell. I keep saying that about a lot of comic books that aren't. Like Alpha Flight was past the 40s. And then another comic I thought I didn't get past. Well, anyway. Mutants Night Out. Is it my imagination, or is Warlock awfully golden now? It is Warlock, I'm pretty sure, because he's got all those digital things on his face. Of course, I don't know. Characters change over time. And then we have Excalibur, which looks like it's whenever she was being attacked by those aliens. Like she's reliving that nightmare from that Christmas episode. Oh, wow. Talk about a cross relationship made in Hades. And then we got Excalibur with that crazy, the old legend is revived. I've read something with this in at one time, and I was like, man, this is like the crazy, weird team. The N-Men. The N-Men, that's... I don't remember what it stands for, but it's insane. This one's going to be fun. I can tell you that. All right, we're going to do one more episode. I'm going to try to figure out these cats want to go back outside, because every time I open that door, they go in or out. Except Tom Tom. Can't get him to go out. So we'll go see what they want. Maybe I need to get some drink too. My throat's cracking. I thought I had my drink over here, but nope. All right, see you guys in a third video. Hopefully that'll be it.